When and how did you leave Ukraine, and what were the circumstances of your departure?
Mhm. First 6 months of the war we stayed in Ukraine, and on that time my youngest daughter Iryna was only 1 year old, and and it was difficult to stay there, because even if we um, don't speak about security. Imagine when you are a mom of 3 children and every night you should wake up and to move to shelter because of missile attacks. And I was very tired during this 6 months, and also we have no really safe place in our apartment, so we started to looking for more safe place for rent or something, and then we came up with the idea that really safe place is out of Ukraine, abroad. So then we started to search possibilities to move.
Mm-hmm. And why did you choose Belgium and Ghent in particular?
Yes, the main reason was that we knew a few friends from Belgium and from Ghent, and this friends is our together we are a part of Ukrainian Scout organization Plast, so it was like we have someone here with whom we may communicate about everything. So it was, I think, the main reason.
Mm-hmm. And so, did you plan to come to Ghent from the very beginning?
Я не буду це розказувати цю історію.
All right. What were your first impressions upon arriving here?
I didn't remember actually, because I was so stressed on that moment. I remember that Ghent looks like very beautiful city, and it was rain on this day, and I was stressed because we was searching for apartment. Actually, we found apartment, but we was not sure in everything. So it's hard for me to say about first impression, first days.
Did you receive help from locals or organizations when you first arrived?
Actually, when we first arrived, the first organization which proposed us with help was Kind and Gesinn, because they asked me what we need, and for that time we need more clothes for children and toys, because we should leave all the stuff at home in Ukraine. So children was like very disappointed that they have a few things which they was allowed to take with them. And we received from another organization, I didn't remember, toys and clothes.
Mm-hmm. What were the biggest challenges you faced when adapting to life in Belgium?
Mm-hmm. The first challenge it's language, of course, because even if you speak English, it's not so easy to communicate everything which you need in the right moment. And for my husband, it's a big challenge because he didn't speak English, and second is that you lose all your social capital. It's not only about friends, it's also about I don't know, looking for a job, for example, about when you have a specific question in different issues and you need someone who will help you with to deal with it. Third, it's of course my professional capital. In Ukraine, I led big projects and I made significant social changes in my country. And here, I feel that my experience is not needed. And for example, my coach from VDB suggested that I work as an assistant for people in special education needs. And like, I'm not complaining, it's a good job, but in Ukraine I was even co-author of few laws and pushed government to pass these laws. So yeah, and this experience is not needed here. I can't use it here.
Mm-hmm. How does it feel?
It's feel as a huge difference between who you are here and who you are there.
Mm-hmm. How did your children adjust to their new environment, schools and social life?
Mm-hmm. The first year was not easy for them. I think the first half of year my son had something like depression, and he cried all the times, and he was very worried about he lose his friends, and he should started a new friendship here. It was not easy because of language issue also, and I noticed that he became a Spider-Man. He started to wear clothes with Spider-Man to from underwear to hat. Everything was with Spider-Man, and then 6 months after, his teacher told me that Ustem is not a Spider-Man. Now he started to be himself. He is Ustem now. So then I understand that it was this way of adaptation, and he actually ends this way.
Were there any moments when you felt particularly welcomed or, on the contrary, isolated?
Mm-hmm. We were lucky to have here friends from the very beginning, and also to be included to this community in Ukrainian church. So we never felt totally isolated. We have this community from the first days, and I very appreciate because of this. Yeah, and And you know, in Ukraine, we didn't visit church, yeah, every Sunday. But here we started because it was a place where you can meet with your community, to speak with people in your own language, and to be understand.
Mhm.